Alright, here we are with our level 99 fully equipped Onion Knight party. One thing to note is that whereas around level 90 your main stats start to skyrocket, actually it started a little bit earlier than that, but around like level 97 your hit point growth drops off completely. So if you actually do want to completely max out everything, it is probably the best idea is probably to start out as something else and get high level, and then switch to the Onion Kid party. And that's basically just because Crow is the only one to max out hit points, and he's had maxed out hit points for 2 or 3 levels at least. He basically had like 120 or 150 hit points above everyone else, and then everyone else was just gaining like 30 or 40 a level. So hit point growth just completely drops off at these upper levels. But the regular stats, they are fantastic. Now, what I want to show off is, let's go ahead and remove everything. Actually, I'm curious. If I then go equip a sword... Alright, it still does cap out at 99. And I think I was wrong. I think that damage is capped out at 9,999. That it does not break the limit. Anyway, so... I might try someone with a single sword and a shield, just to see on some of the last bosses, to see how much different their damage is. But I want to show off some of these different classes. Now, I'm probably not going to have enough capacity to do all of them, so I'll have to reset the game. But we shall see. Now, the nice thing is that it's always going to be free to change back to an Onion Kid, or Onion Knight. So, I'm going to go ahead and change to Ninja first, and we'll see if anything else would be cheaper. Not actually, probably not, but we'll see. Alright. Stat-wise, level 99 Ninja does have 99 Strength, 99 Agility, 98 Vitality, 50 Intellect, and 50 Spirit. That's actually pretty good. Let's see, Sage would be really expensive. Wow, that's actually interesting, because you can only cap out... the best you can ever do is 99 skill, so going from a ninja to a sage, you're always going to spend some points. That's interesting. Never quite realized that. But yeah, it would be cheaper to jump back to an Onion Kid. And then change again to a Sage. Yeah, I think going from an Onion Kid to anything else is going to be the cheapest. Alright, so a level 99 Sage has 50 Strength, 75 Agility and Vitality, and 99 Intellect and Spirit, which is also really good. Fewer attacks, interestingly enough. 22 rather than 26. Alright, a Summoner. Alright, a Summoner is 75 Strength, really. 75 Intellect, 75 Spirit, 25 Vitality, and 98 Agility. But still, I think that the Sage would be better with the summon spells. Let's become a Shaman. Alright, the Shaman has 99 Spirit, so for white magic, the Shaman is not all that bad. What I should have been doing is checking how many spell slots we have. 49, 47, 45, 42, 39, 37, 34, 31. That is actually really surprisingly close, but even at level 99, the Shaman has fewer level 1 than the Sage, which is kind of shocking right there. That does tell you that it's probably, I mean, the Sage really is the better class. Let me actually go back to the Sage so we can compare spell slots. Uh, 82, 75, 67, 60, 56, 52, 48, 44. Wow, that is a lot of spells. That is quite a bit. Alright, let's see. I do have enough to jump to some other classes. Let's become a fighter. And we'll take a look. We haven't used this class in quite a while, obviously. 75 strength and agility, 50 vitality, 25 intellect and spirit. And we can become one other thing, so we'll become a monk. The monk has 98 strength, 22 attacks at 346 attack power. That's actually pretty good. Agility 75, vitality 73, intellect 1, and spirit 2. Wow. Alright, well let me go ahead and reset the game. And I think I need to unequip everything again. Yep. Let me become a summoner real fast so we can compare spell slots. 29, 27, 25, 23, 21, 20, 18, and 17. So yeah, substantially fewer, but then again, you only have one spell per level that you can use. So you're always going to be using Odin, you're always going to be using Leviathan, you're always going to be using Titan, that kind of thing. Warlock is probably going to be similar to the Shaman. 25 strength, 75 agility, 98 vitality, 99 intellect, and 50 spirit. Interesting that vitality is so high for the Warlock. Okay, the Mystic Knight, no, the Bard. We didn't check the spell slots. Oh, well, it's probably similar to the Shaman. The Bard has 25 strength, 75 agility, 75 vitality, 75 spirit, and 50 intellect. And you never get any magic, do you? Nope. It's actually only 8 to change into a Shaman from the Bard, and 8 to change into a Scholar. Well, that's going to save us a little bit, so let's go ahead and become a Scholar. Scholar is 75, 75, 15, 98, and 35. Really isn't much reason to ever use a Scholar after we did use it. They never get to use any magic. Let's see. Not many other things are 8 except for other level 1 stuff, so let's go back to the Onion Kid. We'll change to a Conjurer. Conjurer has 75 strength, 50 agility, 25 vitality, 75 intellect, 75 spirit. And magic-wise, 27, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 18, 17. So actually slightly more for many of these levels than the Summoner. But of course, what you actually end up using is different. The effects are going to be different. Anything that's cheap to change into? Not really. Become Mystic Knight. Magic-wise, you still only ever get the first 3 levels of white magic, and not really that many more than last time we used them. 14, 10, and 9. The Mystic Knight has 75 strength and agility, 50 vitality, intellect, and spirit, and 22 attacks. Anything that's cheap? Geomancer and Thief, maybe. Yeah, I think these would be, well... probably not. Geomancer would have been a little bit cheaper, but... it's also kind of interesting. So, like, the 8s are the first group you get. The 16s are the second group. Yeah, and then Geomancer, Dragoon, Viking, Karateka, Mystic Knight were the... or was it? I actually can't remember. I think we did get some of them, but you can kind of see how they're tiered up like this. Let's see, the Karateka. 98 strength, agility, and vitality. 1 intellect and spirit. Wow. 26 attacks at 346 attack power. That's not too bad. Anything that's really cheap for them? No, not really. Viking would be about the same cost, though. So the Viking only has 75 strength, 98 vitality, 50 agility, 25 intellect, 50 spirit, 20 attacks. Anything cheap for them? The Thief is cheap. The Thief has 75 strength, 98 agility, 50 vitality, 75 intellect, and 1 spirit. 26 attacks, though. I don't think they ever get magic. Nope. What else? Geomancer is going to be a little bit cheaper. So the Geomancer is 50 strength, vitality, and spirit, 75 agility and intellect, 22 attacks. You don't really get to see their magic skill, but 75 intellect isn't too bad, and that's what it uses for their attack power, their magic attack power. And do I have any more points? I do have a little bit more. So let's check out the White Wizard. Uh, 50 strength, agility, and vitality, 25 intellect, 75 spirit. And magic-wise, still never get 8th level magic. 33, 24, 24, 23, 22, 21, 21. It's a lot fewer spells there. Oh, you might have noticed the our money, 9,999,009 M3 gil. It starts cycling through some hexadecimal as you continue to get money, but I think that as far as the game is concerned, we still only have 9,999,999 gil, so it's just a weird thing. Alright, let's go ahead and unequip all that stuff. And let's see, we did Geomancer, we did not do the Dragoon. Let's take a look at the Dragoon. The Dragoon has 75 strength, 98 agility, 50 vitality, 25 intellect, 50 spirit, and never gets any magic. Nope. Anything cheap for them to become? Nothing worthwhile. We've done Scholar, we've done Thief, we've not done Knight. We'll take a look at the Knight. So the Knight, interestingly enough, very different stats than what we've seen so far. 24 attacks, but 84 strength, 84 agility, 80 vitality, 25 intellect, and 25 spirit. Those are the only things that have not been like 99, 98, or a multiple of 25, or 1, or I guess 2 for spirit for one of the what was it, the monk? I think so. The hunter is pretty cheap, so we'll change into that. The hunter is 75 strength, 98 agility, 75 vitality, 25 intellect, 25 spirit, 26 attacks. And magic-wise, again, similar to the Mystic Knight, 20, 15, and 14. Only the first 3 levels of white magic available to them. Interesting how nothing gets access to black magic other than the black magic classes and, of course, the sage. Wonder why that is. I don't really know. But a lot more white magic than the Mystic Knight. But it's also not really a frontline fighter. Alright, let's see. Red Wizard is cheap for the Hunter, even though, you know, I mean, it's still the same thing for going back to an Onion Knight and changing, but we'll just become the Red Mage. 50, 70, and 30. 70 agility and 30 vitality, 50 intellect and 50 spirit. That's interesting. 22 attacks. Magic-wise, only the first 4 levels of magic available to the Red Wizard. So, more so than the Black Wizard or the White Wizard, the Red Wizard is very much not a class that's going to be used for very long. 29, 24, 23, and 22 are the max number of slots they get. I think there is kind of a... you know, they expect you to have white magic for quite a while, but at the same time, a white mage might be overdoing it in terms of, you know, what's actually needed for getting through the early part of the game. Man, 50 intellect and 50 spirit for a class dedicated to casting those is pretty bad. We got plenty of capacity now, so, and really, only the Black Wizard is left anyway, so. So the Black Wizard, 50 strength, 50 agility, 49 vitality, another odd number, 75 intellect, and 25 spirit. And magic-wise, 33, 24, 24, 23, 22, 21, 21. So again, no 8th level magic. And just for good measure, the Warlock, we did not check out how many spell slots it has. 49, 47, 45, 42, 39, 37, 34, and 31. So, rather interesting there. Anyway, let's see. Let me go ahead and load the save state. Okay. So we're here in the Dark World. Let's go face the two-headed dragon with our fully equipped Onion Knight party. Let's see how much damage it actually does, which we could definitely take anything that it dishes out easily enough. We also deal 9,999, but look, yeah, he's still hitting hard. But there he goes. magic. I'm just gonna go use an elixir. I've fought a number of red dragons so far, so I have lots of elixirs. Also, I should point out the best place I've found for grinding is actually not the Silks Tower. The enemies in the Silks Tower tend to give, divided amongst all 4 members of the party, they give you 1,100 experience points each. So if you fight 4 of them, you get 4,400 experience points. The thing is that you rarely fight 4 enemies. Only the shinobis seem to ever occur in groups of 4, and there's certain enemies that you only ever encounter 1 of, like the soldier guy whose name I'm forgetting right now. You can only encounter 1 of those. I am actually going to turn this up so that we can just get through all of this real fast. I'm just going to make my way through until we get to the last enemy. Got to take off the frame skip to get the careful maneuvering. And I am just going to go up and around. Oh, that's right. This is going to be, well, I guess I'll get the ribbon. We'll fight the Zandy clone real fast. All right, let me go this way. Get on to fight. Get on to fight. There we go. So, the best place that I have found is the Forbidden Land of Eureka. And that's because you generally fight 3 or 4 Sleipnirs or a Dies in the very first area. I mean, sometimes you'll face 2, maybe 1, but overwhelmingly it's going to be 3 or 4. So you're going to be getting 3,000 or 4,000 experience points most of the time you get into a battle. Whereas in the Silks Tower, you're looking at more like 2,200 or 1,100, occasionally 3,300 or 4,400. But it's generally more the lower numbers. So it's much more. It's worth a lot more to fight the slightly less profitable individual enemies in the Forbidden Land of Eureka when you fight more of them. And with the frame limiter off, the way that I was just running through this, it takes about maybe 5 to 7 minutes to go up a level. Just running in place and killing everything, holding down the turbo A button, and just murdering everything. So it probably took me about 4 hours total time. I did have dinner in between, so I may actually be overestimating the amount of time it took. But I think it took about 4 hours in total, because obviously every level takes a little bit more time to go up. But that's about how long it took me to max out the party level. Not that bad, actually. A lot later, later games, it'll take a lot longer. But I did end up getting quite a few elixirs and onion equipment before moving back down to the Forbidden Land of Eureka. Anyway, let's go fight Ahriman. Hi, Ahriman. You're probably going to Medio me, aren't you? Let's see if we can kill you before that happens. There goes Medio. Let's see how much damage it does. That is nothing at this point. That is really nothing at this point. That is pretty amazing. And really, the experience you get from these guys is nothing as well. Alright, let's just get the heck out of here. And actually... Oops. Ah! Stupid Queen Skyla. Alright, let me pull up my map of this place so I take the correct pathways. It would actually be interesting to face some of the regular enemies here. That is not the right pathway. Well, I didn't mean these enemies. I meant the double dragons. Yeah, there we go. Nice, a miss. 25 hits for instant death. Oh, one funny thing to note. At this level, the flare wave, when you first fight the Dark Cloud, was dealing, like, up to 400 damage each time. But it was highly variable, so sometimes it would only deal, like, 70 damage. It took a while to actually take down the party, and considering that we were just missing every single time that we were making the attempt, it was rather amusing. Hello, we're back! We have our fully equipped Onion Knight party at level 99. And it will probably be just about as fast as everything else. Although, she does have 60,000 hit points, so... I do love this music. Oh, wait. What are we doing? Let's not do this just yet. We've got God's Wine! Oh yeah, I was gonna pop out a, Actually, no, I do have the Onion Shield. It's not important. I'm curious to see if this will actually increase our attacks. Alright, here goes Flare Wave, and it does very little damage. So that's about what it was doing before, too. "31 hits, still for 9,999 damage. It is doing more than 9,999. Holy crap! I didn't think it was. I guess I just needed to be hasted. Wow. That means that each one of them was doing about 20,000 damage. I'm actually shocked. That is pretty amazing. Well, that has been the bonus episode. I shall see you in the next Let's Play.